Ooh, Stihl. Shiny. Somewhere there, if you can listen, you can hear a dynamite charge go off way out the holler. Hey guys, how is everybody? Hope everybody's well. I give my honest thoughts on this new saw. You guys know I'm not a fanboy. Those of you that are new to the channel, I welcome you. I've got a few shop tours showing my collection. Have thinned it out a little bit, gonna thin it out some more, but we've got everything in the world. Huskies, Stihls, Macs, Home Lights, Johnsreds, a little bit of everything. Poland's, I ain't picky, I like them all, just like cars. They good ones and bad ones and everything, but I'm about 99% sure it's an old wild cherry. I think I'd initially told you guys it was a locust. I'm sorry, I just didn't get a good look at it. I'm about sure she's a cherry. One of you more educated arborists out there can correct me if I'm wrong, but she looks like an old wild cherry. Been dead a while, evidently. The top of this thing was pretty well gone once it was on the ground. I'd have had a hard hat on if I'd known the limbs were as bad as they were, but again, they were so light, if one would have fell, it probably wouldn't have hurt. But anyway, let's talk about this saw. I really like it. I liked it before the bark box. If you've not watched it, there's a video where I changed the bar out on it. Nothing wrong with the bar that was on it. It was one of their new, they call a Light 04 or something. To my understanding, they made a new series of lightweight bars. It's just one of those. Honestly, it felt heavier than this old Rollomatic bar, I think's what it is. It's new. It ain't new, but it ain't got a lot of time on it. But it actually felt heavier than this bar when I was holding the two side by side. But I just didn't like the graphics on it. This saw will more than likely, after it's ported, or, well, machine work done to it, probably end up carrying my Samira 24-inch lightweight bar. It can handle it now easily. And disclaimer, don't copy any of this. I'm not a professional. We just do this to heat our house. I can't say I do it for fun, or I'll get some hippie, tree hugger hippie getting mad because I'm out cutting trees down out of the forest. We've had it happen. Trust me. I delete a lot of stuff you guys don't ever see, but guys, this is hardwood. I don't have to explain it to you. Most of you know it. And I showed the setup on that chain in the last video. It ain't set as hungry as it could be, but you could probably hear it gnawing in the tree there. Pretty daggone hungry. This saw, it does not phase it. Take note, this is a 59cc saw. It has a muffler mod, a West Coast Saws bark box, and that is it. A chain upgrade. It's big 3/8, 20-inch, full comp, full chisel. It was originally a square ground chain. I converted to round ground. You can bury it in hardwood, and it pulls. It just keeps pulling. You can pull on it hard. I'm not saying you can't stall it out, but you can pull on the handle. For a lemon saw like this, I don't know. I've run a lot of saws, short blowdown, long blowdown. I didn't really have a problem. I don't think it's the M-Tronics doing it. There's not really much of a part throttle to it, so I'm assuming when we tear this down and map it out, it's going to be a fairly short blowdown saw, and I'm talking under 20 degrees. Usually 20 degrees and above you'll have a little part throttle, but this one it's kind of all or nothing. It kind of spits and sputters quite a bit if you try to part throttle it, so a lot of people don't like that with lemon, or limbing and not a lemon. So take that in mind if you go to get one of these new saws. I don't know, could be wrong, it could be the M-Tronics, but it sure acts like it's a short blowdown saw, and the torque it has in the cut, like right here, kind of shows it too. I'm expecting this thing to have not really a real short roof, but kind of short roof, low roof, short blowdown. We'll find out soon enough though. But you see a lot of trash out there about these newer saws. I don't really understand it myself. I don't know. I have the older saws. I like them. I like this maybe better. It's just so smooth to run. There's no tuning to do. The M-Tronics does it all. I'm sure the auto tune and the Huskies is the same way. I tried to clip anything stupid that I done out of this video. There was obviously a little more cutting. And I'd actually run 2 other saws. Not a lot, but I ran on, but I just wanted to make this video about this saw. But, guys, I like it. I got it, you know, my old MS360, I love that saw. I've had it for better part of 7 years. It's ported. You know, it's a good, strong saw. This saw, as far as the chassis and how smooth it cuts and the operation of it, I'd said earlier in another video it was like light years ahead of it. That may be a little bit of a vast statement, but if you set the 2 saws down and ran them back to back, you're probably going to choose this saw over the older one, if that makes any sense to you. But I think this is I'm on the 2nd tank of fuel on it since I've had it. And I've not had a hiccup out of it. It's just been pure enjoyment running it the whole time. I was not expecting it to run anything like it did. There's like it ain't an unboxing video, but there's a video where, you know, we fire it up and do the first cuts I'd done with the saw. I'd done a speed test on about I don't know, it was about a 10 or 12 inch piece of poplar maybe. I think it cut through it in like 3 seconds or something. May have been 9 inches, I don't know, but I think I did measure it and put the measurement up. But needless to say, it's a powerful saw, and the bark box really, really brought it to life as well. I know some of you had asked how well it worked. You know, if you've done a muffler mod on one, you know, it's about the benefit you're getting from it, and it just sounds really cool as well. But you see a lot of trash talk on these newer Stihl saws. Not out of a lot of people, out of a few, but guys, I'll just tell you, the MS400 has got to be a bad saw. It just has to be. It's got, I think, 8 cc's on this. It's rated from the factory at about, I think, half a horse more, 3/4 of a horse more. I think this was rated at 4.7. The 400 was rated at 5.4, I think. I'd say with the bark box, this thing's probably up to 5 horse now. Surely it picked up 10%. It feels like a 5 horse saw running it. You know, what I'm getting at is I don't really have any complaints, and, you know, like I said, those other saws would have to be really powerful. But I think we're getting to the last clip of the video. Sorry for talking fast and ending it fast, but you know, guys, I really like it. Ain't got no complaints. I'll update it on you more. Again, you know, that 400, it'd have to be a bad saw. It's 362 for what it is. Runs really, really good. I have no reason to lie to anyone. I've got saws up to, hell, I've got a ported 880. I know what a powerful saw is. I'd done a 441, ported it sometime last winter, I think. It's one of the fastest, smoothest cutting 70cc saws I've ever ran. You know, I'm not saying it's any better than an 044 or something, but, you know, it was a nice new saw. But I've rambled on enough. I keep having to watch this timeline. I think this is the last clip. As always, thank you guys for what you do. Again, I'll update you some more in the future. As always, you guys stay safe. Try to have a great day.